Okay, so it's been some time since the last episode, but welcome back. We are on the island here today. And so what I'm going to do today is show off my mutated sharks. But before that, I got to go out and get some meat so I can feed them. And yeah, I'm pretty happy with the end result. I did kind of go a little crazy with the mutations, stat mutations that is, and I overlapped them. I did it poorly, so I kind of got locked in with the colors, but I think between the two sets I have, I can make a pretty cool looking Megalodon. So yeah, what I'm going to do now is just kill some stuff, get some meat. It's been actually a couple days since I've even been on the server, and I had to do a little bit of a rollback. So I'd already imprinted the Megalodons, but I have to go back and do it again now. I don't know exactly what happened. I think my server ended, and when I resubscribed or recharged the rates, it made me hopefully I don't get taken off. It made me like revert to an older save, so I kind of got screwed. I have to kind of redo some stuff, but yeah, the mutations are there, and I'm happy to be done with the Megalodon. I've been kind of experimenting a little bit with them already, and I already know that I'm going to quickly move on from the Megalodon to something else, probably the Basilos or something, because Megalodons don't really do that well. I mean, they're cool looking and all, but they don't do that well in the ocean. So yeah, I think what I'll do is I'll go ahead and gather up some meat, and then I'll bring you back to the base. A little bit has changed, not much. I've been building a lot of the structure, which takes a really long time, so it's come a little ways, but I still got some stuff to do. So I'm gonna show off the shark mutation, maybe take it for a little spin. Oh my goodness, these capros come out of nowhere. Alright, I'm getting away from them. But yeah, if you do like this video, please feel free to hit that thumbs up button. I really do appreciate it. And yeah, we'll see you back at the Megalodons. Okay, so here are the finished products. I was kind of disappointed I wasn't able to get this purple color off this guy, but as you can see, if I go in here, he's a little overloaded on the mutations. I took a ton of mutations like I shouldn't have. I bred very lazily. We'll go ahead and throw some food on him. But I'm pretty happy with these two. I think the blue looks really cool. It's just kind of hard to tell when you're out of the water that it's blue. I guess you can kind of see it. Looks a little bit better. But the green really stands out as well. So I'm not sure which one I like better, but they are, I think, yeah, this one's 224 and that one's 228, but the levels are pretty much the same. I think this one just has an extra, this one has an extra torp mutation, which is pretty useless, but pretty happy with how they turned out. Are they actually, oh yeah, so they're mate boosted too, so I guess I could take them out in like a hunting pair, but I'm gonna go ahead and raise both of them. Like I said, I'm pretty satisfied with the result. The melee's not too good on them, but it is what it is. You kind of more go for the color mutation, and the imprint value will help out exponentially. So that's that. I gotta sit here and monitor those guys. I guess I'll kind of show off a little bit of the building I've been doing too. So we'll go ahead and go over here. So yeah, I added this whole pen, and now I can't quite remember what is exactly new, but I know I mentioned I was kind of working on it. So this is kind of like the dock. Oh, there it goes. It starts raining again. This is kind of like the dock, water pen area. And I added these guys. I think I'm eventually going to put up like a canopy type thing. I'm just not sure how I'm going to do the roof. It's kind of a lot of structure to build a roof on, so kind of experimenting with that. I'll probably work on it as I wait for these Megalodons to imprint, but I like it. This is going to kind of be like the new breeding room. I may close off like one of these pens and turn it into the new breeding room, because I don't know if you saw up there, but I do have two pretty high level frogs that I'm going to try and breed up to take into that swamp cave. So we got a 217 male, and then obviously the 217 female, which is nice. But yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. There's a couple things that I can't decide, like do I want rails on both sides, or do I just want it on the edges so I can just jump off? But this area is huge. This is going to be able to store pretty much anything. And then I kind of like how I have this going in as well, where I can just kind of like transfer pen to pen without having to go on the outside. Yeah, I can't really decide if I also want to split this down the middle and just maybe like leave certain dinosaurs over here or what, but for now it's just one big pen. It's sitting empty. But pretty happy with how it turned out. It is very dark out down here, I noticed. I may have to like bring some electricity or something, but I think it's starting to come along. It's looking pretty good. I went ahead and added rails on this as well. On backwards. And this is a pain with just the raft to get in. See if I can manage it. Come on. Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to do it. But anyway, it still does its job. I know the motorboat's going to be a little easier to steer. I'll still be able to kind of roll in here, and then at some point, I guess I'll take out one of these, and the lift will be right here going up to the next floor, which is also something that I'm going to be working on. And then what happened here? To make one of those demo guns. These guys are so nice. Something I really wish they would think about incorporating into vanilla ARK. Yeah, I don't know how that happened. But anyway, just kind of showcasing what I've been doing. A lot of building has been going into this. I'm going to get rid of all these Megalodons after I finally raise those two, because they will, they'll obviously be able to mate with each other if I ever do happen to lose them. And then, yeah, I kind of made a little platform. I know this was here before for the greenhouse. So the structure's there, and I have a bunch of materials to build that as well. While I was gathering all my metal and whatnot, I was also hitting crystals. So yeah, we pretty much just got a bunch of projects on our hands. Gotcha Claws is gone, Raptor Claws is gone, and I've got a ton of cryopods. So I'm hoping within the 52 days that these are in here that I can somehow get to the tech replicator, which means defeating a boss. And I can maybe transfer over to Extinction to grab the cryo fridge so I don't lose these guys or something. But yeah, I guess I'll just kind of update you guys and bring you back when the Megalodons have got their full imprint. I have my kibble farm, so obviously even if they ask for a kibble, I'll be able to do that. So yeah, we'll see you when these guys are fully imprinted. Alright, so here they are, the fully imprinted Megalodons we got going. So they wound up with some pretty decent stats. I'm pretty pleasantly surprised with the imprint. I think I have it set to like a I think like a 2x imprint bonus, so it's a little better than like normal standard official rates, but I kind of did that just because doing things solo is going to be a lot more challenging, like defeating bosses and stuff, so may as well get the most from the imprint stats. But I can't tell which one I like more. I think I'm leaning towards this blue one. I really like the yellow mutation, the yellow stripe mutation. I think I initially was planning to put all the mutations and combine them into what this finished product is here on the right, and then I just happened to get the green one, so I went ahead and slapped that on as well. So yeah, I really like the blue into the purple. I think that's a cool fade, and then it's got the yellow high contrast, whereas this one's kind of like a toxic green with the yellow, and then that purple is just kind of obviously thrown in there. But yeah, I think so. What I'm going to do now is just kind of go out and kill some stuff and level. Trying not to show off that roof over there too much. Of course, now I say it, you can go and look at it, but it's actually been a few days since that imprint, and you know what, I'll go ahead and bring both of them. And I've kind of made like a roof on there, which I'm not completely happy with. I might do some changes, but it took so long to do. And while I was out getting materials and stuff, I was waiting for these guys to imprint. I had a lot of leftovers from previous buildings. I shouldn't say a lot because it required a ton of stuff, but we grinded for that and whatnot. So I imagine a lot of these sharks out here might be ones that I bred that accidentally got away. So without further ado, let's go on and start killing some stuff. I'm pretty excited. Oh, of course I forgot food. I pretty much threw everything away that I had while I was building. Did the server crash? Hello? Oh, that's my shark. Yeah, so I gotta figure out where all those guys are. Here I am just eating him, but it's mine. Yeah, all the mutations, that one had a white stripe mutation, which might have looked cool as well, but I gotta go ahead and get rid of all those old ones. But these guys are hitting pretty hard. 267, not bad, not bad. They've got no levels in them right now, so this is just like vanilla, if you will. But go around, maybe we'll find an alpha or something, that'd be nice. And I think going in packs, so actually let me whistle this guy to attack my target. So fighting in packs will be a lot nicer because I can kind of, like if I get dismounted, I can either hop on the other or the other one will help while I'm shooting. You know, I should have probably grabbed a crossbow or something, but oh well. Let's go ahead and grab these berries so I'm not starving the entire time, I guess. Alright, whatever. So yeah, I don't know what stats I'm going to go for. I'm probably going to try and get to like 12k HP, something around there, and then maybe pump the rest into melee and a little bit in weight or something like that. Their stamina's not the greatest either, so I have been on the lookout for basilos. I actually do have one that I did tame. My mutton tamed it, which wasn't too bad. But I'm trying to get the kibble so I can combine so I can get like the most effective tame on the basilos, because if I do want to do this underwater stuff, I'm really gonna have to have a basilo. They're just far better, far superior than the megalodons. You can't get dismounted and whatnot, so that's nice. But we get anglers. I didn't know they would go this high. At some point we're gonna have to get an anglerfish too, so we can get the pearls. Plenty of pearls. What level are you guys? Low. Help you, buddy. Nice. I was hoping there'd be some alphas out here. I think what I'm gonna do is just kill some stuff down here, and then I might go more towards the south part of the island, because I know there's always a lot of oh, that's another one. There's always a lot of alphas over there, right by the herbivore island, so I think I might do that, but go ahead and kill these guys first. Man, they're tanky. Come here, boy. The Dunkleos. All the stuff in the water is new for me. I've never really messed around with any of this stuff, so I'm excited to finally have good water tames. It's gonna be nice. Apologize, I keep going in and out of the force field there. I'm actually going to turn the music volume down a little bit. It's a little too loud. And the breathing. Oh well. So there's some eels. Yeah, so like stuff like that we kind of have to stay away from, unfortunately, especially since I don't have a crossbow. But we'll keep going here. We'll trek along. Who knows, maybe I'll even find a basilo to tame out here. Of course, then I'd have to run all the way back and get my stuff again, my taming stuff. Well, actually I could probably meet them, but I'd rather not. Alright, so I'm hoping these jellyfish don't get too close. Otherwise we are screwed. Which means I'm actually going to... Oh! I probably shouldn't have attacked these guys so close to the jellyfish. Yeah, go on this one, go on this one. Good job. These guys are so stupid. Just stop swimming and attack. It works better. I didn't even see what level these pussies are, so hopefully not too high. 50 and 50. Not bad. Yeah, we actually have enough prime meat to go ahead and tame a basilo if we do see one. Well, like I said, it'd be nicer just to get the mutton or kibble, of course, but kibble is kind of out of the question. I don't really feel like taming theories right now. Getting like a 2-3 hour tame even for like a level 5 or 10, but we'll see. I might come down to it. Ah, here we go, a megalodon alpha, and the jellyfish got out of the way, so that's perfect. I found it's easier to take these guys to the surface, although I have my other shark with me right now, so it might be kind of tough to do that, but it shouldn't be too difficult with 2 sharks here. Come on, slow down, dude. What level was this guy? This is gonna be nice for getting levels. I know I've kind of been gaining a lot of levels off camera just because I've been doing so much building, and obviously I have to dispose of the unwanted megalodons, and so I've kind of gained a lot of levels through that. So we're coming up on what, 86 now? Yeah, 86, which is nice. We need that industrial forge and that cooker. I'll get to craft those up at some point, and then we'll be pretty much set on kind of like crafting stuff and whatnot, so that's good. Alright, come on. What's a 130? Level 30 or 130? Yeah, 130. Wow, this guy is huge. Hopefully my other megalodon's not getting too damaged. It doesn't look like it. We're putting out a little bit of damage. He's starting to get a little bloody there anyway. We'll get a bunch of levels from this though. This will be good to kind of jumpstart our leveling process. That's good. On the sharks, that is. But yeah, these guys were more of just kind of like a cosmetic breeding. I mentioned I was always obsessed with Pokemon breeding, so these guys kind of fall right into that category as well. Taming and breeding for mutations. So we're not really going to use the Megalodons too much. I mean, they look sweet, especially that green one underwater. The blue one you can't really tell as much as mutated, but that green one looks really flashy, so that's cool. But we're definitely going to go and use like Basilos and eventually Tusos, hopefully, and maybe a Plessy. I've never really tamed a... I remember taming a Plessy right when they came out, and I haven't really done that since then. I can't remember if they can still do the platform saddles. So that'd be kind of cool to build like an underwater platform type thing. At least I assume they can go underwater. I'd have to see how it works. But alright, Mr. Alpha 130, geez. How close are you? Am I not hitting them? I think the other one's doing the majority of the work here. But the next project that we're going to be working on is mutating is going to be frogs, the Beezle Bufos. I think I mentioned in a clip earlier that I had tamed mutton tamed another 140, I think, or 150, something like that. So we have 2 max levels of those, so that'll be nice to tame those guys. You know, actually, I'm gonna whistle this guy in passive and get out of here, away from those jellyfish. Yeah, get away. That way we can go up to the surface too, and this guy will stop swimming around, doing laps around us. Is there more jellies up here? Okay, no, there's not. Oh, cool, we're right at that Stonehenge area. When there's a lead, I get stuck. Alright, so here comes the Alpha. Hopefully it doesn't... okay, there we go. Hopefully it stays right like this. This is perfect. This is what we should have done in the first place. I apologize. I'm wasting a lot of time, but whatever. So yeah, like I said, this shark looks a lot better once you get up close to the surface. Kind of sucks that you can't really appreciate the colors when it's this deep in the water. Alright, how are we doing? These guys are so hard to fight on though, because they just keep swimming around, and their hitbox really isn't the biggest, so... Not really paying attention to my other guy. He should be alright though. Looks fine anyway. But we're killing a lot of stuff. It's starting to get heated. I like it. Let's see how many levels we get from this guy. We have 1 available. Hopefully I get in this one, not the other one. Oh. Yeah, that was this guy. Wow, did I just see that right? 27 levels? Holy cow. So we got 27 levels for killing that Alpha. And then I'm gonna go over here. Is this an Alpha as well? I don't think so. Doesn't have that glow. But we'll kill him as well. And we'll probably wrap it up there. Yeah, it's gonna be good. We'll see how high I can pump the melee after we kill this lead. They always get stuck right here. I've noticed that. I've seen this happen more times than once. They get stuck here and they'll like beach themselves. It's kind of funny. Oh, now I have to harvest that out there. Cool. So yeah, that's the Megalodons. They don't do too much damage, but obviously we got some levels now to pump in. Let's see. May as well go to 15k, I guess. That's a good number. And the rest can pretty much go melee. We'll get that to like, I don't know, hopefully it winds up at like 600 at least. So yeah, let's see what this other guy got then. Hopefully a similar amount of levels, so 6. Okay, that's not even close. Lost quite a bit of health too, though. But yeah, that's the Megalodons. It was kind of a long process, and I kind of screwed up in a lot of places. Let me take the flippers off too. Whoops. As you can see in here where I got the mutation overload. But I'm going to try and fix that with the other guys, the frogs that I do. But yeah, let me know which one you guys like better. I think I'm leaning towards this blue one, but the green one definitely looks much cooler underwater. It's just a shame I wasn't able to get another top color, if you will. Yeah, let's see if this guy has anything good on him. Do I get the blubber or whatever it's called for just hitting it? No, I don't have a tool. Whoops. Oh well, but yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. Look forward to the next one. I'm going to kind of show off the building, the canopy I've been doing over our water tame base, and that's kind of where these guys will be stationed as well. And then I may get a start on breeding the frogs or terror birds. I can't really decide which one I want to do next, but yeah, it should be good. So yeah, thanks for watching. Oh my god, that transition.